Hello everybody, my name is EvolvedPixel and I want to start this one off with a warning. Actually, I want to start this off with two warnings. The first one is the true Jedi requirement, even with the 2x stun multiplier that we have, is not easy to get. I will tell you that right now. So do be careful. Make sure you smash everything, make sure you destroy everything. We got it, but it was luck, not skill, so I'm going to maybe cough a little bit, I'm sorry. But also it's a half an hour friggin' video, so I can't really do much about it. The second thing I'm going to annoy you about, I'm going to warn you about, is that this level is kind of annoying, if I'm being honest. Oh, that was me realising I hadn't put on my sub requirements. And then I go into battle, as you do. And there's lots of enemies to take out here. And really, I mean, you don't need to take them out before you go for the mini kits, but you'd be a fool not to. Otherwise, they will get in the way. There's lots of enemies on this level, lots of potential to get killed, which I think was part of our problem with studs. I mean, like I said, we got it, but it was by the skin of our teeth. It was luck. We got it. You need 100,000 studs to get, and there's not huge amounts of ways to get studs, so understandably it is difficult. And actually the first two totally lost my words there. The first two canisters are in this area, but as I said, we're going to be dealing with some of the enemies first. You can see we're smashing our way through them and getting a few studs as well, as we do, especially in this level. It is very important. You'll notice, especially in the earlier parts, I do skip a few destroyable things that I could essentially use to get up, and the fact I did that is part of what caused the problem. So smash everything, destroy everything, collect every single stud. I promise you, you will regret it if you do not. Because, I mean, I certainly did. I mean, I got to a point where I thought I might have to put a disclaimer about how I didn't get True Jedi in this, but I did later, because I genuinely thought I couldn't. And as it was, there were problems with this video we'll go on to later. But, for now, we will go on to Minikit 1 of 10. And what we want to do is head to this right-hand side grapple point and grapple up, and you can see it just behind you. So we head over this balcony and around, and what, bang! There it is. Minikit 1 of 10 complete. I wish I could say that was, you know, close to getting all the others, but as I said, this is a half an hour video and we are not even 10% of the way through. Oh god, I've got to talk through all of this. I mean, this video is late. This video was meant to come out yesterday. It's not coming out until today, and that is simply because I ran out of time, because I didn't realise how long this video was going to be, and I had about a 20-minute period to do the audio in. And as you can tell, I don't have that. Now, you know, see, I used to force build that up. You really don't actually have to, because you can just jump up with the Jedi. But what we're going to do now is go for Minikit 2, which is also on this upper area in the plaza. And you can see this window in the middle, and the Minikit is behind it. So what we're going to do is destroy both sections that are having. Now, I switched to a Jedi, and or a Sith, sorry, and I tried to use the lightsaber. Really, what you need is the good old blaster. That's good in the end. I found Django worked quite well for it, but any number will. And then you'll notice I was just about to jump in there, and then I fell off. You know, and stuff like this annoys me, because this was already going to be a long video. This was guaranteed, because this is just a long, complicated level, and I just made it worse. Anyway, with that done, get R2, unlock the door, and head on through to the next area. We're already on area 2. Hallelujah. And you want to see something funny? Wait for it. There we go. That happens. I wish I could say that's the only time that happens, but I'd be lying, because it is not. And what you'll do is just build. What I would just do is build up the force panel and jump over. You can build up all the stuff, but you don't need it, because you don't have the 6 characters you had before. Come into this room, and we are actually inside of a mini kit. But as you thought, we just got attacked by droidicas. You need to take them out. Keep slashing and slashing, and there we go. And you can see now Minikit 3 out of 10. As you come into the hallways, you'll see the statue in front of you. Destroy the statue, and then hit the button, and then unveil the Minikit. Number 3 out of 10 for us. Not bad. Anyway, you see I'm going down that way with all studs. It's not actually relevant to what we need to do. And yet I didn't really necessarily care that much. I must admit, I thought I missed a lot more studs than I have. I think I actually did go on my way to get some. Which means this level is just genuinely hard to get the true Jedi on. So do take care, do be careful. Do make sure you get as many studs as possible. I noticed there, like I missed a light, which could have got me some studs. Like, you can't do that. You can't do that because there's so many ways you can die on this world. So on this level, you just gotta be careful. Open that door with the 2 buttons. It would have been 6 in the campaign, but it is now only 2. And we head down this hallway. It's the second area, and in the second area there will be another Minikit. See, we're already on number 4. I know this feels like a long video, and that's because it is a long video. But piece by piece, we are getting there. More droids, yay! Obviously take them out. I mean, you can skip it, technically. You don't have to take the droids out, but honestly, I think you'd be a fool if you didn't. Because these droids can cause you a serious headache if you don't destroy them. Now, you see there's the statue here, but actually that's nothing. No, well, it actually has to do with progression. But it's nothing to do with the Minikits. What we want to do is in this second area for the second door. Instead, we want to turn left, go down this area with all the red lights. See on the wall, and it seems like a bad idea to go this way because if you do, you immediately get attacked. And more to the point, if you don't, you don't. And this is nothing to do with the story at all. You can skip this completely. The problem is, if you do skip this area, you will be missing out on a Minikit. And this Minikit requires a Sith character, so you need to have finished the Emperor Palpatine level of Return of the Jedi. You need Darth Vader. Basically, you need to have the story mode finished. And to be honest, again, you'd be a fool if you didn't at this point. Like, you need story mode finished. And you see, Minikit 4 is here. First of all, we're going to take out these droids shooting at us because we need to get up there, and them shooting is not going to help. Then we want to use the Sith character to move this over, and then we can jump on that and jump on this platform. A high jump character may also be able to do it, but we use the way the game intended, which is to move that over and then use the Sith character. And as you can see, we're just getting the studs from the life. What we actually want to do is destroy this thing in the back. Behind that is a Minikit. There we go. That's gone. Lots of studies, but also more importantly, that precious Minikit. I thought blue stuff like, oh, I'm gonna get it, and then I got the Minikit as well to boot. 4 out of 10. Oh, I wish I could say we were close, but we're not. You know, actually, no, I say that. We are nearly 30% of the way through the video. So actually, we're nowhere near as close to the beginning as I thought we were. We are still close to the beginning, but compared to where I was thinking, we're not that bad. And get as many studs as you can in this area. Those red lights are actually very good for giving you studs. But you notice that I'm skipping studs because I can't be bothered, and I didn't know the problem that I was going to have with the True Jedi, but now I do, and now I'm just cringing. Anyway, destroy that statue and build up that panel, and that will take you through to the next area. I think it's an R2 panel, if I'm right? I think they're all R2 panels, but I could be wrong. Am I right? Come on, moment of truth. I am right, it's an R2 panel. Okay. And then we head through to the next area, Fountain Park. Okay, you'll notice there was a very bad edit there, and that was because for some reason, when I did that jump, my console then decided to update YouTube. I seriously, I have no idea why it decided to launch and then demand a YouTube update, and I'm thinking, I didn't launch YouTube! But it did what it did, and there we go. But anyway, moving on, we're in this area now, and we're getting hit by enemies. And this is another one of those areas that's a bit of a nightmare. If I'm honest, this level is a bit of a nightmare. I like this game for what it is, but there are levels, unfortunately, in every episode that are just a little too long, a little too annoying, and unfortunately this is definitely the one for episode 1. You know, it is long and it is annoying. You notice we're just going around, but we're just getting studs. We're not actually trying to get the Minikit. There are 2 Minikits here, but that's not what we're actually going for right now. We are just going for the studs. And that seemed like it would be a lot more studs than it actually was, so we moved on from that. And then we got the power up, which would have doubled all the studs we got, which would have been a really great thing to have found before I collected all the other studs. But there's not much I can really do about that now, is there? These fountains give studs, so I definitely would do that. But also, you know, we are still being shot at, so in fact we'll have to deal with at some point. Best thing to do is to get someone like a bounty hunter or anyone with a gun, grapple up and shoot. That's the best way, I think. And this is the prime example of I didn't do anything I could. Yeah, so, oh no, sorry, I thought I thought they gave stuff when you destroyed them, but they don't. But no, there are a few examples out there of things I really could have done that I didn't. Anyway, notice I failed that, so if you do, no way getting up to build up that spiral staircase and then jumping up. Personally, I find the grappling better, but hey, it works. That's all that matters in the end. Try that last one, and you see we get to this bridge. But what we actually want to do is head straight off to the north and get a little character and head on through there. You could have actually gotten this in the story, so you might have. You see, you go around the side, and there is Minikit 5 of 10. Halfway through the Minikit, and I wish I could say we were halfway through the video, but I would be lying if I said that, because we're not. But what we are doing now is heading back up there and across, and this isn't one of those spots where I definitely made this take longer than it had to. Now what you want to do is go over there and then go south. You see where all those studs are? Going down and around there will actually get you to the Minikit. Now I had written in my notes about going down there and around, but then when it actually came to doing it, my brain kind of just collapsed a bit, and I didn't really know where the heck I was going. The problem is that these notes are from when I did my personal playthrough, which at this point was months ago, and I just forgot. Pure and simple, I just forgot. You know, I've finished a few games since I did this playthrough. I finished Assassin's Creed Unity since I did this playthrough. I finished Dig Dug since this playthrough. I did well, no, I haven't done, but I'm part of the way through Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. As in, I've nearly finished all the free plays on that. I've only got 2 or 3 left. But anyway, you see, I finally worked it out. And what you will do is go down here and get a character, a Jedi character preferably. Oh no, or a high jump, how's that work? You can get up there, use the force to build that up. Jump on there, jump on there. And all the way around, and there he is. Or she, could be either or. But there is Minikit 6 out of 10. We'll just say they. Rather than giving it a gender, we'll say they. Anyway, conversation went rad. That conversation went rad. That conversation went mad. Can you tell, because I'm late recording this, that I'm doing this early? I mean, we are 13.5 minutes through, and I just checked the time. It's only 3 minutes past 9 in the morning. So this is very, very early. This is probably the earliest I've ever done a LegoMaster Guide. I was going to say PixelMaster Guide, but no, that's the name of the channel. This series is LegoMaster Guide. Anyway, as you saw, we did all the normal story stuff. Put the button, goes through the door, etc., etc. To this next area, and this next area only actually has the one Minikit in, and it's another prime example of I could have done this a lot better than I did. Yeah, that's the problem. This level is long and annoying anyway, but the thing is, in my attempt to kind of rush through it to make the shortest video possible, I may have actually just made the video longer by rushing through it. Oops. In my defense, it was somebody else's fault. It wasn't. No, it's totally on me. I'll freely admit that. But no, now I'm just trying to get as many studs as I can, and the thing is, sometimes it feels like the droids will spawn forever, but then that really isn't the case. You destroy them all, they don't come back. God, that's the problem I'm having with Lego Marvel Superheroes 2, is there are areas in which things last forever, as in, you know, you get these boss battles and enemies are just spawning forever. They never stop, and it's a nightmare. Like, I like that game. I like that game a lot. I think it's really good, and I certainly do think the later Lego games, the modern ones, are like a much more refined version of this. You know, like this had problems, this game, but damn, it's not. You know, like they the problem. They think that game is fixed. Also, they got rid of red bricks. What's up with that? They got rid of red bricks and they put pink bricks in its place. But most of them you've already unlocked and you don't have them in the level. And you know, in terms of our actual level per level, they just replaced it with a character token, which I don't know, just doesn't feel as good. You know, because you get character tokens finishing story anyway. So I don't know. There's not much choice. But anyway, see, I headed up there, and this is kind of my where the hell am I supposed to go moment. And I know how to do this, I know how to open this up, but I thought, is it beyond there? So I sort of opened it up and I looked and I thought, no, that's the next area. It's definitely not below there. And we will figure it out, but it's actually really far down. That's where it is. It's not up here, it's actually really far down. And you notice all these fourth areas that could give me studs that I'm not touching? Yeah, this is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about I skipped things that could have gotten me studs. I built that up because somehow I thought that might help, but it doesn't. What it is, actually, is down here and off to the left hand side. Destroy that, that gives you a way up. What we're going to do is destroy all of these, and then you build them up into a silver thingy-mabob? I don't know. And once you have that, you switch over to Django, or your bounty hunter choice. You destroy that with a thermal detonator, and that gives you 7 out of 10. At last. Now let's head through into what looks like a dining room or dining hall. But who cares about that, because we have got a power brick here. Although I call them red bricks because they are called red bricks on all other games. This, I believe, is the only game that calls them power bricks. Oh, does it call power brick? Oh no, I definitely read power brick somewhere. I think power brick was the original name. But we now know and love them as red bricks. Now what you want to do, you see, we put the tables and the chairs together. Then you want to head up there, destroy that statue, hit that button, and then you want to put the goblets and the plates on the table, and then we want to destroy them all. Pure and simple. Oh wow, yeah, you see this glitched a bit for me, as you saw there. And then it just sort of stopped. Basically destroy everything, and then we get the red brick appear, which is for the super slap, which we won't actually be using. We also have Minikit 8 out of 10 here. So what you're going to do is go to the right and build up those 2 tables, jump up there, jump again, and head over to, oh no, head up, sorry, and then head over, I think it's actually to the left. I went to the right, but it's to the left. And all the way round, and there's Minikit 8 out of 10. And you'll notice at this point that I could have sped this bit up. I mean, we are actually approaching to getting towards the end of the level. Actually, we're only to the second to last room, the last one being, of course, the hangar. But the problem is, this was the point where I realised I was screwed in terms of studs. As in, I only have one more room after this. And I only have 80,000 studs. I need another, well now I need another 19,000 in order to actually get the true Jedi. And if I don't get the true Jedi, this isn't a proper guide, because this isn't showing you that you can get everything. And it's especially worrying because the whole point we got the 2x multiplier, the whole point, the whole reason we did that was to guarantee we can get the true Jedis. Because it's not easy to get all the studs you need without multiplier. But by going out of your way and getting that 2x multiplier, even though it isn't, you know, something you probably should do when you do the level, going out of your way and getting that pretty much guarantees we get the true Jedi. I mean, we've gotten all the true Jedi up until this point. I will say now we do get the true Jedi here. You can see me, obviously I'm just kind of worrying about it at this point. But we do get the true Jedi. And I probably could have cut this out, but also I feel like I should leave this in because, as I said, you know, we came very close to not getting it, and I just want to show the level of work you kind of have to do to get it, just so that you know, because you could seriously screw things up for yourself if you don't get this. Now this looks like it would lead to somewhere, but it really doesn't. It just makes this table that we then destroy and get studs. That's all it really does. I mean, it makes that staircase, but that staircase leads to an area we've already been to. So you can see I'm kind of a bit you know, I'm kind of getting a bit panicky at this point. I'm like, oh god, you know, 87,000. It's not even close to enough. Or maybe I should head up there. Or maybe there's a few more bits around here. And truth is, there are a few more bits around here, but I'm just a little panicky at this point. I'm being honest. I'm just thinking, oh Christ, oh Christ. You know, I mean, I do my best to get these guides as right as I can. Like, this one is definitely going to be longer than it should be. But like I said, this is also the kind of work you are going to have to do. I mean, yeah, did I miss a few bits? Sure. But even if I'd gotten them, I still wouldn't be at the True Jedi requirement at this point. You are going to have to do it. Unfortunately, this is a level that has a lot of silver studs and not a lot of anything else. There's no, there's not many golds. There's very few blues, and there's no purples. Although most levels do not have purples in them. But once you're finally done, head up the stairs into this area, and then naturally, of course, we immediately get attacked and also killed. This is the only problem about having the 2x multiplier. This is a big thing that happens. You see there, look, I went down to 84,000 in like 30 seconds. That's the only problem with having the multiplier in this game. Doesn't happen on other games, but in this game, you have the 2x multiplier on and you die, you lose twice the amount of studs. Instead of losing 1,000 studs, you lose, well actually I think I'm losing like 4,000. So that's like 4 times. And the worst part is, they don't pop out of you, they just vanish. So it's a nightmare. What you want to do is head to the right, hit that button, and take out 2 guys. That's actually not where you want to go. Where you want to go is down, is in the centre. But we went the wrong way because we're smart. Also I said the left, that's the right. But that's the way we want to go to get to the hangar. But I'm obviously going to hang around here a bit and try and get started. Especially now, if you think I was in panic mode in that the dining room we just came from, oh boy, you should have seen what I'm right now. I was full blown considering how to redo this. I mean, I've had to redo levels a couple of times, and the only way you can actually do it on this game, because there is no way to sort of save and not exit. Oh yeah, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. Do not open that left one up. There are no studs in there, and there are 2 blooming droidicas. Do not open up that left one. I could not be more. I can't be more serious about it. Do not open that left one. You will royally screw things up for yourself if you do, which I did. I mean, I think. No, there's no stuff down there at all. It's an absolute waste of time. The only thing you get from doing that is killed. So don't do that at all. And this was me like, oh god, are there any studs around? I mean, yeah, there's a couple of blues up there, which is actually quite nice. That kind of helped build it up a bit. But if I hadn't got those droids, I wouldn't have needed it. So definitely do not activate that left hand panel. Do the right if you want, and obviously do the middle one to go through, but do not get that left one. You will screw yourself over. Okay, now I'm going to give you a warning in this hangar area here. We actually missed a mini kit. Now don't worry, I will show you where it is. I like a we, though there's more than one of me, there isn't. I edited in a bit of footage that I did after. It's a very obvious edit. I'm not trying to pretend that I didn't screw this up, because I did. You'll notice like our total screen will say 9 out of 10. But I promise you we do actually get 10 out of 10. Do you know what? We actually make the same mistake in the next level too. We actually make the same mistake in the next level. But as you can see, you know, here there's 6 pilots to get. The first one is above the arch you came through. The second one is off to the left hand side. And this is also going to be a mini kit. Also going to be a mini kit. What we want to do is be an idiot. No, what we want to do is build these up. Big one at the bottom and then the 2 little ones on the top. You can actually do it in any order, but that's the order I recommend. And you jump up there, kill him. That obviously frees the pilot. This is where the mini kit comes into play. Get a bounty hunter, throw that, destroy those. And that makes a little platform, which we are then going to fall off, because of course we are. Oh yes, no, we're not falling off because we're stupid. We're falling off because the studs fell off, and we are desperate for studs at this point. Build that up, and I think you'll notice again I fall off on purpose. Yep, that's how desperate we are for studs. that I'd rather the mini kit take 3 times longer than it has to just to get those studs. 91,880, we're so close, and like I said, we do get it, but it is close, it is very close. But anyway, use the force to move that up, jump up the platform, and get that mini kit for 9 out of 10. Now I built that up, but honestly there is nothing up there other than studs. It requires a Gungan to get up there, even our Jedi aren't strong enough. And there's just 2 silver studs, it's not worth it. And I'll tell you one thing, you notice that I don't actually go back for that one. That's the one stud I'm like, no, I will not go back for that. It's not enough, it's not worth it. But really what you want to do is I build these up, and there's normally studs in there. And you see there's a nice blue one there, which definitely helped. And around the back of the starfighter, all that, lots of studs. You know, I definitely recommend it. Use the force on starfighters, that makes them pop a load of studs. I think it's about 500 worth, which obviously with the 2 times multiplier is 1,000. And hey look, those 2 guys we saved, that's pretty cool. But down that obviously just gives us a bunch of gold ones instead. But hey, we'll take everything and anything. You'll notice we are so close to that true Jedi requirement, and I promise you we will hit it. And yeah, this was me trying to, oh yeah, the stud's over here, let's get up here. Now could I have used a high jump person for that? Oh, would you believe I could have. Doesn't that make it a whole lot easier? And yeah, jumping across them is a nightmare, but if you want the studs, do it. And we're getting attacked! The hell? Where did you guys come from? I don't know, but you're dead now. So it ultimately doesn't matter. What we'll do is keep heading to the right hand side and keep catching the studs. Keep manipulating the fighters. Now you notice there's a doorway just to the right of this second starfighter. When we get to that doorway, enemies will pour out of it. So make sure you are ready. 3. No, I'm making a joke. No one will get. But there we go. See? That opens up. They come out. We slash and destroy. And you'll notice there's 2 droids here, which are guarding 2 pilots, and the other 2 pilots are up above that archway that we just went past. Archway? Doorway. Archway. Where the hell is the archway? I don't know. You notice this is also where my edit is. Or it will be anyway once we've gotten those pilots. You'll notice I have an edit from a different gameplay through. And there it is! True Jedi! I can't believe it! But anyway, you get the 2 pilots, what you want to do is head up here. Don't worry about getting the last 2 pilots, it doesn't kick you out of the level at that point. I saw the blue stud, I'm like, oh, I'm having it. Getting as many studs as I can here. Destroy the 1 droid and that gets 2. And you notice that there is the cut for Minikit. 10 out of 10. You know, we have no studs. I rushed through the level. What you want to do is get that. Then you either high jump and jump up onto the right hand side. Run across this ledge. And jump to this, well, other ledge. Run all the way to the right hand side on that. And there is the final mini kit. 10 out of 10. And all collectibles are done. So now we go back to the original playthrough. We have all 6. So what we do is we head down to the platform. And I can't believe I forgot a mini kit. It was because I was so desperate and so tight on time. I wasn't checking my notes. I just assumed we had them all. Bad mistake. But use R2 on that platform. And that finishes the level. Super Slap is unlocked, which is nice. True Jedi we got, and I am so happy about that. Now you'll notice the mini kit here will say, of course, the 9 out of 10, or at least once the stud total was done. Wow, over nearly 800,000 studs. Notice this obviously says 9 out of 10, but I promise you we did get number 10. You saw us get number 10, just not in this game. It still looks pretty cool though, even just 9. Now the gold brick, and of course we will get the second one when we get the mini kit. But we haven't got that yet. 29 minutes, 25 seconds. Holy mackerel, we are finally done with the commentary. Mind you, I say that, I'm actually going to be cutting a little bit out, so that may be a little shorter for you. But anyway, I want to thank you for watching, especially if you made it this far. Listen to my voice for nearly half an hour. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.